Welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about how to get extensions. Sometimes you're going to be requested to provide documentation to the marketplace for various things, and unfortunately there's going to be times when the member is just a little bit slow, or they're not flying the way that you'd like. They're just not moving as fast as you'd like them to. Granted, you're getting 90 days to get the income documentation. If Johnny doesn't send you his pay stub before the 90 days, you don't want that policy just to go away, right? You still want to get paid on it. What you do is you got to get an extension. It's not that difficult. You don't have to make any phone calls. You don't have to do anything magical. All you got to do is find Johnny's application in your Health Sherpa account, open it up, and change the income by $1. That's it. So you go right to the income, increase the income by $1, and continue the application along to the end. And at the very end, once you get that new eligibility letter, you'll see that you've gotten yourself a 3-month extension to get that income required. Now, granted, yes, you can do it again in 3 months. You can do it again in 6 months. You can keep doing it. This is the way that it works. You want to get around the system, you just did. Now, there are people out there that you'll speak to, and they're all going to have to bring in certification or citizenship documentation. If you're having a hard time getting your citizenship documentation in, first of all, let me tell you, from what I find in the last 8 years, the people who are being asked of citizenship documents are typically the fastest ones to get back to me. They typically have their files at home or on their computer, and typically I'm able to get that done rather quickly. But let's just say for some reason this particular client is dragging his feet or doesn't know where the paperwork would be, whatever the case is. All you gotta do in order to get an extension for the citizenship is change the question asked, are you a citizen? If they're a citizen, put no. If they're not a citizen, put yes. You're gonna have to fix it eventually once you get the documentation, but you can toggle between the two and it'll keep giving you extensions until you get your documentation. Keep in mind, if someone is not a citizen and you put that they are a citizen, they're going to be required to send documentation in, and they're not going to be able to verify that information because it's incorrect. So you're going to have to go back through the application and fix it. So let's say, for instance, Johnny gives you a copy of his green card, and on the application you have that he is a citizen, right? You're going to try to upload the green card. It's going to steady say insufficient documentation. You're going to have to go and say that he's not a citizen, but he does have a green card. There's a place to put the information. You don't have to put the alien number on it. You can skip right past it, but you will have to upload a copy of the green card into the documents, right? Very simple. A lot of these extensions are going to be done with a simple click of the mouse and then just to go and process the application to the end. Everything else is going to be a part of uploading the documents, and we're going to go over that directly with another module in the next few modules. Well, that is pretty much it. Exceptions are not hard to get, take about 5 minutes. Keep in mind, you definitely want to stay up on it. I would create a spreadsheet so you know the date that everyone's stuff is going to be ending, so that you can always be ahead of the curve. You want to make sure that you get those extensions before they lose their subsidy, because if that was to happen, then they're going to have to go ahead and file an appeal, and that can be a little bit time consuming. Again, we're going to go over that in a later module as well, but the last thing you want to have to do is extra work. Waiting for the marketplace to approve appeals can be a pain in the butt as well. All right, guys, well, that's about it for this module. Until next one, peace.